Greetings, welcome to my review of Parting of the Ways, Doctor Who, episode 12 of Series 1. Here we go. So the episode begins with the Daleks interrogating Rose to predict the Doctor's actions, which, in result, the TARDIS, piloted by Ninth Doctor Christopher Eccleston and John Barrowman's Captain Jack. And while that is happening, the Daleks decide to initiate a full-scale assault using missiles against the TARDIS. However, it fails, and the TARDIS lands in the flagship of the Daleks, aka the Dalek Emperor's flagship. Yes, my flagship. So, while that is happening, Rose and the Dalek were transported inside the TARDIS. However, this results in the destruction of said Dalek, thanks to Captain Jack Harkness. Now, this is the beginning of this scene. The beginning of everything, cause a shadowy voice speaks from the darkness outside the TARDIS saying, "Patience, my brethren." So, that is a voice of me, the Emperor, just so you know. So the Ninth Doctor, Captain Jack and Rose exit the TARDIS, and the Daleks begin to open fire, but the shield was up. The Ninth Doctor starts, of course, threatening the Daleks, saying that doesn't his name, the oncoming storm, burn when he faces them? No, when they face him, I mean. So he asks how did they survive the Time War, in which the immediate response is, "They survived through me." That was uttered from the Dalek Emperor, portrayed by Nicholas Briggs, a brilliant voice of the Daleks for the revival, and in my opinion, defines Nicholas Briggs's voice as the Daleks. He is the Dalek Emperor, in my opinion. His voice is so distinct that many people who try to replicate it are, well, subpar. Not saying my voice is inferior to Nicholas Briggs. It's good, but I think I prefer Nicholas Briggs's voice better, in my opinion. So the Emperor is revealed to the Ninth Doctor, and he starts manipulating and toying with the Doctor, trying to threaten him with these remarks of, "You destroyed us, Doctor. The Dalek race died in your inferno, but my ship survived, fallen through time, crippled but alive." He explains how the Daleks have been surviving, and the Doctor, as expected, feels scared, feels frightened almost, yes, indeed, and therefore, immediately, is asked about how the Emperor was able to build all these Daleks. Rose uttered the phrase half-human, which I said those words were blasphemy. And you're probably wondering, how did the Ninth Doctor respond to that by saying, since when did the Daleks have a concept of blasphemy? Which I utter the iconic line, I'm the god of all Daleks. He then calls us insane. And the stink of humanity. And then he calls us out for being hypocrites and hating our own existence. Which, of course, leads to the Doctor leaving immediately after insulting me and insulting my brethren. This culminates in the invasion of Satellite 5. The Dalek Emperor and his subordinates fly towards Satellite 5 in a brilliant display of ships surrounding it. The cinematography and the shots of some of the Daleks, especially some of the CGI bits, are immaculate. The way all those Daleks are like coming out of a ship, like thousands of them, shows the scale of this entire story. This is very different from Dalek, where it's not just one, it's thousands, billions of them, raining down on high and getting their hands dirty, yes. So I think next, Rose and the Doctor and Jack, they don't know what to do. Rose, is given the decision to go home, which Rose, reluctantly, decides to stay. However, the Doctor, tricking Rose into the TARDIS, showed how much the Ninth Doctor cared for Rose. So the TARDIS sent Rose home, crying into the arms of Mickey and Jackie. Meanwhile that's happening, Jack Harkness asks the Doctor where Rose is. The Ninth Doctor tells Jack that Rose is not here. She's gone, she got sent home. And while that is happening, he decides, earlier, the Ninth Doctor came up with an idea of a delta wave. A delta wave that is it's kind of like a bomb. It can destroy everything in its path with no distinction between human and Dalek. Kind of like the moment in future stories in Day of the Doctor. He intended to basically end the Daleks once and for all with a powerful delta wave to not only kill him, but the Daleks and the Dalek Emperor. While he was also making the delta wave, Jack tried to get the people at Game Station, that's the Level 0 at Satellite 5, to negotiate a deal into stopping the Daleks. But they were all crazy. They didn't even know that the Daleks were real. They thought they were destroyed thousands of years ago. But yeah, while the Ninth Doctor was talking to Jack about the delta wave, the Dalek Emperor leaned in on their conversation and saying that it would be impossible to get it complete by then. And he says, if you intend to do this, if you intend to destroy every living thing in its path, all things will die by the Ninth Doctor's hand. And once again manipulates and breaks the Doctor down, saying, if I am God, the creator of all things, then what does that make you, Doctor? And then the Ninth Doctor would say that they are the Emperor and the Daleks are the only Daleks left in existence, so their colonies down there, it would be genocide. And Jack said, you sent Rose home and she is safe. Keep working. And of course, the Ninth Doctor asks the Emperor about Bad Wolf, and therefore the Emperor responds and says, this is the truth of God. Rose Tyler, still upset about not being able to see the Doctor, started thinking about a strategy to open the TARDIS using the heart of the TARDIS. Similar in Boomtown, where, it turned Margaret the Slovene into an egg. She thought it could do the same thing. Rose and Jackie were probably against it, by the looks of things. Rose decided to do it anyway. So, they first used cars, a bunch of cars, and they even used a goddamn truck at the end, which eventually caused the TARDIS door to open. But in between those, Jackie was informed about Rose meeting her father, Pete Tyler, and Jackie was not impressed and not happy that the Doctor did that. But she did it anyway. She helped Rose out with a truck, and the heart of the TARDIS opened by coincidence, and Rose Tyler, flew through the time vortex to basically save the Doctor. While that was happening, I think, what's her name? Linda with a Y. In fact, many people on Satellite 5 were busy fighting Daleks, shooting them. There was this really cool Dalek that was able to open a door with this weird claw, unlike that Dalek. Also, Linda, with a Y, she was busy trying to protect the people at level 0, but all of them died, along with Earth being permanently bombed. Yes, this is probably one of the most convenient, unexpected times that the Daleks actually won. Like, full-on won. Regardless of what happened later on in the episode, bombing Earth was the significant point where they won. And also Linda, with a Y, gets killed by the Daleks, and Jack, in a final effort, shoots the Daleks in the only way he can, but it results in his death. And then the Emperor of the Daleks, speaks to the Doctor one more time in the communications station, while the Doctor is ready to ignite and destroy Satellite 5 via the power of the Delta Wave. was pleased, of course. He even stated that he should be hailing the Doctor as the Great Exterminator. And while that is happening, Rose Tyler and the TARDIS returned, but it was not Rose Tyler who came out of the TARDIS, it was the Bad Wolf. She created herself, she scattered herself in time and space to bring the Doctor here, at this specific time, at this specific place. Well, her and Rose Tyler, yes. And, me? I was appalled at the idea. I was, ordering Daleks to destroy the Bad Wolf, but in return, the gods, known as the Bad Wolf, the god known as the Bad Wolf, decimated, destroyed all Daleks to dust. But knowing me, I was unaware of this, which in defiance, I said, I will not die. I cannot die. And thus I exploded into dust. Yes. And again, I came back to life in a couple of stellar cycles, but don't tell anyone. Anyway, so she also brings Jack to life and makes him immortal. And of course, Rose, her head was exploding by then, with all that time vortex energy in her, so the Doctor saved Rose by a kiss. But it was fatal. And while the TARDIS, Rose and the Doctor teleported away, Jack was stunned to see the TARDIS disappear. Meanwhile, the Ninth Doctor and Rose were talking about Barcelona, the city of Barcelona, the planet Barcelona, which, while he was talking about that, he was talking about his face changing, which you know what that means. The Doctor was planning to regenerate because he absorbed all the time vortex. And no one's meant to do that. It's a very heart-crushing scene, because you'll never be able to see Christopher Eccleston again. So, he regenerates. He says, you were absolutely fantastic, and you know what? So was I. And then he expelled all his regeneration energy and became David Tennant. And then he said, oh, new teeth, that's weird. Where was I? Oh, that's right, Barcelona. So that was Parting of the Ways. I hope you enjoyed this little review. I've never done a review like this before, but it was very fun. I would obviously give this episode a 9.8 out of 10. Anyway, see you all in the next video and farewell. Thanks all for the enjoyable video today. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Dalek Empire, or you will be exterminated. There will be no resistance. I am the God of all